And now an I-team investigation follow-up. A Texas sheriff is now investigating last week's migrant flights, which Florida's governor chartered to move migrants from the southern border to Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. Well, last Wednesday, Florida taxpayers footed the bill for 2 planes to fly about 50 Venezuelans to the wealthy island. And today, one of those planes appears to have an upcoming flight plan to Delaware, near President Biden's summer home. News4JAX I-team investigator Vic Michelucci tells us Governor DeSantis is standing his ground, even amid calls for criminal charges.
The back and forth continues as Florida's governor promises to send more migrants to other states. He says it's only fair, but his critics claim it's inhumane and against the law. Were the migrants brought from Texas to Florida to Martha's Vineyard lured there illegally? That's what the Bexar County Sheriff says his detectives are trying to figure out, opening a criminal investigation.
Certainly, I can tell you right now, the allegations that we've heard is absolutely distasteful. It's disgusting. It's an abuse of human rights.
6 days since Florida Governor Ron DeSantis chartered planes to fly the migrants to Massachusetts, the controversy continues as attorneys for the Venezuelans say they were asylum seekers who boarded the planes being told they were getting jobs, money, and housing.
But I would like to find out sooner rather than later what charges, if any, are going to apply and to whom.
Governor DeSantis spoke about the topic today in front of a crowd in Sarasota, saying he made the right move.
What we're doing is not the ultimate solution. I think it's opening people's eyes to the solution, which is let's have a secure border. Let's have remain in Mexico. Let's take the cartels seriously.
DeSantis says the migrants voluntarily boarded the flights after coming to the U.S. illegally.
If 50 was a burden on one of the richest places in our country, what about all these other communities that have been overrun with hundreds or thousands? It shows you when now these policies are on the front burner. People need to be talking about Biden can't defend his policies of open borders.
And there are talks of more movement of migrants. The governor says he's gotten Florida's legislature's approval for $12 million worth of migrant transportation. Today, we discovered state records showing that Florida paid another $950,000 to an aviation company called Vertol Systems. That's in addition to the $600,000 for the first round of flights with the company. This afternoon, President Biden defended criticism that he was soft on the southern border.
What's on my watch now is Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua. And the ability to send them back to those states is not rational.
Florida's governor isn't alone. The governors of Texas and Arizona are also sending migrants to northern sanctuary states, claiming they're more equipped and willing to handle them. I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.